From The Goonies to Avengers, 6 highest-grossing Josh Brolin movies ranked. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Popping Luxury. Number 6. Dune. One of Brolin's most recent movies, Dune was released in 2021 with a cast of brilliant actors to produce the masterpiece it's become. The sci-fi action and adventure film focuses on a young man named Paul Atreides, Timothée Chalamet, who is to fulfill a destiny far beyond his own understanding. After being put through a series of trials and tests, he proves ready to receive all that awaits him. Gurney Halleck, Josh Brolin, is one of his mentors, as is his mother, Lady Jessica, Rebecca Ferguson. Paul is troubled by dreams of a morbid future, but in one of those dreams, he sees a stunning young lady named Chani Zendaya, who he believes is part of his journey. With special spotlights on actors like Jason Momoa, the film grossed $398.6 million at the global box office. Number 5. American Gangster. American Gangster has undoubtedly become one of the most iconic gangster flicks of all time. The movie was meant to be a biographical crime depiction of the life of Frank Lucas, played by Denzel Washington. Brolin's role is that of the crooked police chief, Detective Trudeau, who demands a cut from Frank's heroin business, sensing the success of Lucas's premium opium product. Detective Trudeau is finally brought down for his corruption, and on the other side of the law, good cop Richie Roberts, Russell Crowe, is obsessed with bringing down one of the largest criminal organizations of the 1970s. Actors included in the film range from Chiwetel Ejiofor, Cuba Gooding Jr., Idris Elba, and rapper T.I. The movie was such a success that even Jay-Z produced some of the movie's soundtrack, grossing $267.9 million worldwide. Number 4. True Grit. Based on the 1968 novel by Charles Portis of the same name, True Grit 2010 is a movie adaptation centering on the life of a 14-year-old girl named Maddie Ross, Haley Steinfeld, whose father is murdered while on a horse purchasing trip to Arkansas. The murder suspect in question who accompanied her father is Tom Chaney, Josh Brolin, who the local sheriff informs Maddie has fled with another suspect. Lucky Ned Pepper buried Pepper. Compelled by the need to avenge her father's death, Maddie raised money to hire a U.S. Marshal, Rooster Cogburn, Jeff Bridges. However, Chaney is also being pursued by Texas Ranger LaBouffe, Matt Damon, for the murder of a Texas state senator. Together, their true grit and persistence are tested in bringing a shameless killer to justice. The Western crime/drama grossed a little over $250 million at the box office. Number 3. Everest. The 2015 adventure and thriller, Everest, may have a similar setting to that of 1993's Cliffhanger, but this movie is in a different category to Sylvester Stallone's action movie. There's an element of reality to the film, being based on the actual events of the 1996 Mount Everest disaster of May 10th to 11th of 1996. 2 expedition groups, one led by Rob Hall, Jason Clarke, and the other by Scott Fisher, Jake Gyllenhaal, braved the fiercest conditions in a blistering blizzard in their attempt to reach the summit of Mount Everest. Josh Brolin takes on the role of an experienced American doctor named Beck Weathers, while Robin Wright acts as Beck's wife, Peach Weathers. The real-life film grossed a whopping $221.2 million at the worldwide box office. Number 2. Hollow Man. When Hollow Man was released in 2000, the sci-fi/horror was an instant blockbuster success. 22 years ago, $191 million was a hefty sum of money for a film to gross at the international box office, which was the overall earning figure of Hollow Man. The film was also inspired by a novel written by H.G. Wells in 1897 entitled The Invisible Man. Its storyline describes a brilliant but arrogant scientist named Sebastian Kane, Kevin Bacon, who develops the ultimate military serum that does more than camouflages its subject. It makes them invisible. His team includes his ex-girlfriend, Linda McKay, Elizabeth Shue, her new boyfriend, Matthew Kenningston, Josh Brolin, Sarah Kennedy, Kim Dickens, Carter Abbey, Greg Grunberg, Frank Chase, Joey Slotnick, and Janice Walton, Mary Randall. When Kane decides to test his discovery on himself, it's a success, and he's completely invisible. However, his jealousy and rage get the better of him, and he begins killing his own teammates, one by one. Number 1. No Country for Old Men. The Wild West has been known for its brazen shootouts and lawless principles, which is why it's no country for old men, like the film suggests. Released in 2007, the film follows a hunter named Llewellyn Moss, Josh Brolin, who stumbles upon the gruesome scene of a deadly drug deal gone bad. Among his findings were several dead bodies, both animal and human, drugs, and a briefcase with $2 million. Against his better judgment, Moss takes the money, only to find that he's soon chased by a truck. Sensing the danger that he's in, Moss orders his wife, Carla Jean, Kelly MacDonald, to stay with her mother. Anton Chigurh, Javier Bardem, a hitman hired to recover the money, relentlessly pursues Moss, in addition to Sheriff Ed Tom Bell, Tommy Lee Jones, who is seeking to protect Moss. The gripping film grossed $164 million at the box office and was well received by viewers for its grim and exciting experience. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.